Tonight, DTE Energy reporting more than 140,000 customers are without power. It comes after strong storms brought heavy winds to much of the area today, bringing down those power lines. DTE crews are now working around the clock to help keep their customers safe.
While nearly 94% of our customers continue to have uninterrupted power, the entire team at DTE is laser focused on more than 132,000 customers that are without power. We're working with our union partners at the IBEW, the Utility Workers of America, to make sure we have the right resources for the right job so that we can ensure that we're focused on our customer restoration and the safety of the public.
And they want us to pass along this reminder. Remember, stay 25 feet away from any downed power lines, at least 25 feet. Any downed wires, don't touch anything with which those wires may be in contact. Call DTE at 1-800-477-4747. 1-800-477-4747. If you do see a downed line, be aware that wires behind yellow tape may still be live. We know a lot of people are making use of generators right now, but again, a reminder to never use a portable generator inside the home. It needs to be outside so that the carbon monoxide is properly vented. We've been tracking damage all across Metro Detroit, down trees that we saw there in Livonia all the way across town to Grosse Pointe Farms.
Today's storms forcing residents now to clean up in the dark after heavy winds ripped through the area, knocking out power and sending those trees to the ground. Mara McDonald in Grosse Pointe Farms tonight for us. And Mara, there is substantial damage.
Karen, Devin, it is just a mess out here. It's the only word that really describes it. There is so much work that needs to be done. It is going to be a loud and long night.
Martin Chambers was inside his Livonia home when this came crashing down.
Matter of fact, I was in the living room sitting down, about to sit down and turn on the television, and I heard something like, and then crash. And I was like, to the basement!
Mr. Chambers came away unscathed, but the house, well, it's going to need some work. Neighbors in Livonia telling us wild wind gusts became severe, shredding whatever was in its path. Drone 4 capturing the major mess in Jerry Hapala's Livonia neighborhood near Oakdale and Norwich. Take a look as Drone 4 flies. You can see the enormity of the damage here. Jeremy's wife had just picked him up from work and they'd made it home with their 2 young boys in the car.
We usually park where this tree is. Instead, she pulled closer to the garage, and so I went in and brought my laptop in to come to get our little boys out of the van. And I stopped because the wind just blew, and then a tree branch fell, and then I stopped again, and then the tree fell, and all our kids were in the car. I thought I saw them wiped out. It was crazy. I was like, I screamed, and then I didn't know what to do.
The complete shock of watching that happen in front of him eased up when he realized the children were okay.
I thought it was like a tornado started because it was like 60, 70 miles an hour, and the trees were going like this, and then next you know all these trees were falling, and then it was just, everyone was pretty scared.
Additionally, here in the Points, all of this tree damage has caused another rather significant problem. The city of Grosse Pointe has sent out an alert letting everybody know that because of power outages, Grosse Pointe's pump station is down. Now, DTE is aware of the problem. They're working on restoring power to the pump station, but the city of Grosse Pointe is warning residents, if we get substantial rain, it might be a good idea for you to take valuables out of your basements at this point. We are in Grosse Pointe Farms. I'm Mara McDonald, Local 4.